That's coming up a little bit later. First, though, here's a summary of the main stories from BBC News. So how are you adjusting to new curbs on everyday life here in the UK? What can you do to keep yourself safe at home? Let's speak to the GP, Dr. Fari, Ahmed. Morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us, obviously from your home. Just tell us, I want to know, from your point of view, what is it like? Are you getting more people who you think may have coronavirus?
Yes, so certainly we are seeing more people either over the phone, and sometimes we're having to see them face to face who we suspect have coronavirus. We're also, at the moment, we're not able to test, so we're having to manage them. We're having to, talk to them about what to do if things get worse, and help them access secondary care help if they need it.
And of course, lots of people wondering what the what are the symptoms that you're hearing about?
Yeah, so the main symptoms is a cough, a dry cough, so a cough that you've not had before that doesn't go away, and a fever. But people also reporting muscle aches. They're also reporting some signs of so upper airway issues. But the main symptoms to look out for are a cough and a fever.
How are they doing? Presumably people are, some of them at least, getting better.
Yes, so the people we've seen there's a lot of people who seem to be recovering. I think it depends. Some people seem to, particularly the younger ones, seem to be bouncing back quite quickly. Some people are taking a little bit longer to recover, and they don't bounce back straight away. They almost have a period of convalescence when they're recovering. Yeah, so, and I think it's hard to be patient, I think, when you're going through that, but they are getting there.
Are you able to see other people at the moment who don't have these symptoms?
Yeah, so this is the thing, the coronavirus is happening, but all the other illnesses and urgent things that need medical attention are also happening at the same time. So we're having, so GP surgeries have changed how they work. I think a lot of people are working through telephone triage. So we're speaking to people, trying to find out exactly what's going on, trying to find out ways that we can manage it over the phone, or we're doing a lot more video consultations, and we are still seeing people, but we're trying to make sure that they come at a time where there's not many people in the waiting room, that we're trying to minimize their risk and our risk as well.
Of course you are. Tell me, what do you make of these new measures? Are people beginning to be able to get their heads around it? Are they abiding by these new rules?
So I think so. I think people are. I don't. So I think just on my commute in and out, I think I'm certainly seeing less people, which is good. I think there are issues that are coming on from that. I think people. I think when they're at home, they're sometimes worrying about their medication or worrying about other things. So we are seeing a lot of people trying to get in touch with the surgery about various issues to do with work, to do with other things. So that is increasing some of the pressure we're having.
Can I ask you, this is a specific question, you may not be able to answer it, but I'm sure other people will have similar questions. This is Isabel. I've had a cough and slight shortness of breath for 14 days, still going. I've completed the isolation period now, but still have the same cough. Am I still contagious? What do you think?
So if it is coronavirus that you've had, so the advice is after 7 days, you shouldn't be contagious anymore. But if your symptoms over those 14, you've had 14 days, and if they're not improving, then you may need to just either through 111 look and seek further advice. But if they are settling, then hopefully you're on the road to recovery.
Just another brief question. Somebody's had a sore throat for a while. Is a sore throat a symptom?
So not specifically on its own. So lots of viruses cause sore throats. So usually if you had like a fever or a cough with it, then it would be perhaps something we'd be looking at again.
Okay. And just really briefly as well, this is a really worrying time for people, so much kind of anxiety. What's your advice? And are you hearing people sort of reporting, that they are really feeling particularly anxious at the moment?
Yeah, so we are certainly seeing that, and we're seeing the results of that. I think being at home, you've got to make sure you look after your health, so not just your physical health, but also your mental health. Um, I think putting a structure to your day would help. Maybe restricting how much time you listen to the news and programs that increase your anxiety. Find something that you enjoy doing. Use the phone. Speak to other people who are isolated, because social contact does help. Or go old school, read a book. I think you have to work out ways to look after your mental health. There are also lots of places, and people have given free resources to people who are who are at home. So take advantage of those.
It's really good to chat. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Best of luck as well.
Right, thanks.